How's it going? Ryan here at etrailer.com. Today on our 2019 Kia Sorento, we're going to be taking a look at the Thule Helium Pro 2 bike rack. Now we're going to be able to carry a total of 2 bikes. However, if you need to carry an additional one, there's also a 3-bike version available as well. Now one thing I kind of like about the rack is that it's going to hold our bike high enough off the ground where we don't have to worry about any damage, but it's not going to be so high that it's going to block our view out of the back of our Kia window. Now the bike is going to be held in place at 3 spots. We're going to have 2 straps here on the top of our frame rail, as well as a strap down here. Now this will help prevent any sway motion to eliminate any bike-to-bike or bike-to-rack contact. Now let's go ahead and take the bike off. That way we can have a better look. It's really easy. Just push your tabs in and pull your straps up and over. With those undone, I'll grab my bike and set it off to the side. The cradles themselves do have some adjustability, and that'll help accommodate any style of frame your bike might have. They're also made from a soft rubber material. We're also going to have that same material on the bottom of our strap. That way we don't have to worry about our bike's finish getting all scratched up. Now, I do recommend whenever you're not using the rack, it's a good idea to put your straps back. That way we don't have to worry about losing them. To get access to our hatch, it's really easy. We'll come down here to the lever, flip it up, and then we can fold our center mast out of the way. Now we're going to have more than enough room to get all of our gear or equipment in and out of the back. Now this is going to add some overall length to our Kia. And from the back of the hatch to the end of the rack, it's going to be about 31 inches. So that's something to keep in mind whenever you're pulling into your garage or even a tight parking spot. Now the arms do swing down into a storage position to free up some space. And to do that, just grab your lever and swing them down. Now we have a considerable more amount of room. From the hatch to the end of the rack is only about 18 inches. So when it's in this position, you probably aren't going to have any issues pulling in and out of your garage. Now as far as our ground clearance goes, from the lowest point on our rack to the ground itself, it's going to be about 12 inches. But you really shouldn't have to worry about it too much since it does sit so close to the back of the vehicle. I don't think you're going to have any issues. Now, since the rack is made from aluminum, it's going to be extremely lightweight and easy to handle. And since it is compact, if you ever need to take it out of the hitch, say maybe put a cargo carrier in, you're able to just open your hatch, put it inside, and not have to worry about taking up too much space. Now this is going to work with 2-inch by 2-inch hitches, like the one we have here today, as well as 1.25-inch hitches. So that can really come in handy if you have another vehicle in the household with a different size hitch. Because of its design, you're not going to need to use a separate pin and clip because it'll have one built into it. There's also going to be a knob here, and when you turn that tight, that's going to secure the rack to the hitch, as well as eliminate any rattle or play in our connection point, keeping a quiet ride. I'll move the bike rack, and it'll actually move the whole entire car and not make any noise. And that'll finish up our look at of the Thule Helium Pro 2 bike rack on our 2019 Kia Sorento.